Hey, LeDrop, what time is it?
It's non-fungible time, guys. Welcome to the metaverse. We got Gringo HODL. I'm LeDrop WithCheese. I'm trapped in the metaverse. What can I say? But today we have episode 2 of this amazing show about NFT collecting that we have created called Non-Fungible Time. And today's episode is called Wax On, Wax Off, Wax On. We are on Wax. We are bullish. We've been on this platform since 2021. Welcome, Gringo HODL. So great to be with you again, man.
You too, Joey. Great to see you, brother. Happy Easter, everyone, as well. So,
yes, we are broadcasting on Easter. This is like the pinnacle of our day, getting to talk to you guys about what we are passionate about on the Wax blockchain when it comes to everything NFTs. So, we've been talking all week about this, Gringo. Like, what are you feeling? How do you feel about Wax nowadays?
oh, I still love it. I kind of hadn't used it in a little while. I was kind of, as you know, we were talking about Quid last week. So I was kind of checking that out and some other things. So I hadn't even used my Wax Cloud Wallet in a while. But I had noticed they have a new update, an upgrade recently. The Cloud Wallet has a bridge to and from Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. So it's an NFT bridge. So that's pretty exciting. So that kind of piqued my interest again, and then we talked about doing an episode on Wax, and I love it. And a lot of people don't realize this, but Wax is the #1 gaming blockchain. It's /1. It actually is much bigger than Polygon. Even Polygon came in second, but I believe it was what, 300,000. What was it? Yeah, Wax, it was like with over 300,000 daily unique active wallets in March, which was way more than Polygon. So that was pretty exciting. According to DApp Radar, they said that. So Wax is still #1 for gaming blockchain. So
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know. What do you think about Wax? How do you like it?
So it's not a coincidence that we're speaking right now, and we're both of Irish heritage. And when I set up my Wax Cloud wallet, it was March 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, nice.
The patron saint who rid Ireland of all the snakes and was a hero, right? The story that we want to follow. But I've been a passionate Wax collector for a couple of years. I know you joined in August, just a few months after me, and we've kind of had different paths throughout our collection, but the reality is we own a lot of the same collections, and this is a great way to come in as like an early adopter, or, hey, I used to collect like race cars. I used to collect baseball cards. You and I both have Tops. We have Funko. We have Matchbox. All of those old school garbage pail kids.
Yes. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Like, I think that's probably my favorite collection. That and blockchain brawlers. But as far as pure collectibles, the Hot Wheels NFTs. Because the other thing is, remember who is into NFTs that's very famous that also likes Hot Wheels? Gary V. Gary V. At some point, if he hasn't heard about Wax Hot Wheels NFTs yet, here's the alpha, Gary V. So I know he likes to go collect physical Hot Wheels. And I know now he's big into NFTs with the V Friends NFT collection. So Gary V, shout out, man. Go ahead and look at Hot Wheels NFTs on Wax. They're excellent.
Hey, you heard it here first, Gary V. Go buy some Hot Wheels collectibles on Wax.
He probably already knows. But you never know. But it's cool, man. Like, yeah. So yeah, all the big collections. Like, what other collections are you excited about on Wax? You said Tops. Anything else?
Yeah. So some of the recent things that I picked up were some collectible posters or images of iconic horror films. where they actually own the IP of those images. And The Shining, Friday the 13th, and Halloween, I had to own a rare edition or a perfect, like 40 out of 40. There was only these many of them created, and I had to own some significant number in each of those collections. And I know it's more of a collectible, like put it in your wallet, forget about it. And then when wax apes to $5 when it's at what, like 10 cents or less right now, that's when you're like, oh my God.
You know, as far as wax, the other exciting thing, you know, in addition to being, you know, play to earn into that space, their biggest game on there, well, number one is Alien Worlds, but the one that Wax Studios has been working on that launched recently is Blockchain Brawlers. That's one I really like a lot. And so as far as that one, with the exciting thing about that project, Richard Garfield, he was actually the inventor of Magic the Gathering. So he's very experienced in trading card games. And so he brought that experience to Wax for Blockchain Brawlers. And Wax Studios rebranded to Tyranno Studios. It's like Tyrannosaurus Rex is their symbol. So that's actually a pretty cool project on there. But yeah, so they have some heavyweights, you know, coming in, helping out with their gaming. So that's a very exciting thing about Wax. Another thing as well, like Wax is super cheap, fast transactions. I think they said their goal is like 2 to 3 seconds finality for transactions. I also as well, their goal is like 3 billion users. They want to bring in to play to earn gaming. And that's another thing I love about Wax gaming as well, is it's for the masses. And, you know, and I love Ethereum, and it's like, but it's more for the elites and like, you know, the big leagues and like the NFT space. It's not really realistic for most investors or gamers necessarily. But Wax is like for the masses, like very inexpensive to get into these games. And especially this early, I think Wax is just it's just an amazing. I think it's the best open secret, you know, hidden secret in blockchain. It's a great protocol. It's a great blockchain. Very secure as well. I think I don't think their bridges I don't think they've ever been hacked as far as I know. So yeah, I'm very bullish on Wax if you didn't notice.
I could totally tell, Gringo, you know, I've been bullish on Wax for a while. And when I first got into the space, someone told me about Wax P token. And I'm like, never heard of that. What is this? Did a little research, saw how quick and easy the transactions were with a Wax cloud wallet and the interoperability. Like, yeah. I love Wax, and some of the
for interoperability. Yes, very good point. Very big cross chain blockchain. Yep.
And if you're an old school collector, this is a good place to be like, oh my God, I recognize Topps baseball cards brand on here. And I can collect some of my favorite players. I saw you got an Anthony Rizzo.
Oh, you saw that? Yeah, I don't remember all the cards I have, man. But yeah, I dusted off the Wax cloud wallet today.
So are you a Cubs fan or what?
Well, I mean, growing up, you know, I'm from Kansas. So yeah, I know you are, man. Now, as a kid, we had WGN. I grew up in Kansas. So Chicago Cubs, like I watched games. I was a fan, but I was more of the Royals, to be honest. Growing up, you know, Kansas City was really, I guess, number one, but Cubs would be up there as a kid. So
awesome. Well, I'm going to give everyone some information that they should probably just store in their head right now, because when it comes to collecting baseball cards, understanding what Topps is as a company or was, and transitioning into the digital collectibles arena. So for everyone that understands what Topps baseball cards are, they were owned by Michael Eisner, who was the former CEO of Disney. And he sold the company in 2022 to Fanatics for $500 million.
Wow.
And Fanatics decided to give 60% stake in their company to Candy Digital who now has all of the MLB NFTs. So Topps NFTs all gone under the previous ownership. And those are all on Wax, and we're both in it. We both own Cubs NFTs from Wax, but the reality is, if you want to talk about digital relics, blockchain relics, I would recommend going onto Wax and picking up as many Topps MLB cards as you can, or NFTs as we have to call them. But in my head, they're still baseball cards, you know?
Yeah.
All right, here still.
Oh yeah, he's got them. I still have some too, man. I have them somewhere. I just have to find them, but yeah.
So Candy Digital is going to be the new MLB baseball partner for future relative important understanding community and utility and giving back. Like Candy is all in on that with Fanatics. And Disney's out, Michael Eisner's out. You know, Disney laid off their entire 50 crew team to build out the metaverse that created all the digitals on Vive and Quid. Scarcity
Scarcity is value. That's correct. Also, shout out to remember Miggy Crypto, MIGG Crypto.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
Mickey.
yeah, cool guy, man. He airdropped me some NFTs. I actually he has some cool NFTs on there. I actually got some. Really good guy, man. So shout out to him as well, man. Check out his NFTs.
Oh yeah, and that's the great thing about the Wax blockchain is like it's easy for someone who understands blockchain and how it works is like, let's just give collectibles at an affordable rate to our actual fans who want to be part of our community. And Ken Bozak is one of the guys. Shout out to Ken Bozak. But like you own a bunch of Miggy Crypto on Wax. I own a bunch of Ken Bozak on Wax, and it's like, you know, we chose to purchase these. You know,
well, yeah,
or
like you know, I want to support a lot of people in Web3. You know, any way I can, because like it's important. And the people that believe in this space this early, you know, and then you meet people like that are on Wax. You know, I think it's such a wonderful starting point for anybody trying to get in and learn Web3, because you have a cloud wallet that you can sign in with your Google account and has 2FA on there. You know, it's a great way to onboard millions of users to the space. And I love like these artists that we're meeting, you know, at different events. You know, you said Ken, and we talked about Miggy and others. It's like, it's cool, you know, meeting local actual artists and developers on a blockchain like Wax this early on. So I just wish everyone well in the space. You know, everyone cool you meet at events. You know, WAGMI, right? WAGMI. We're all gonna make it.
oh
So
yeah,
that's hope, you know. And like we, you know, try to help each other out. That's, you know, share the love in the space. So as well, by the way, something cool, like we talked about, we're going to do a recap. I have a surprise a little bit here. We talked about ordinals before, right? And a shout out to Ben at Nexus Voyagers as well, that NFT project. He actually dropped me the alpha on generative XYZ, where I got this really cool Bitcoin ordinal. It's an ordinal inscription. The artist, he's like I think he's like the NFT program manager at Ledger. Really cool guy, very professional, amazing art. But he has these Bitcoin inscriptions. He has a collection like plottables. It's called Ordinal Dreams. And one of the first that I've ever heard of or know of, he actually mailed me the physical copy attached to my Bitcoin ordinal. So shout out to Patxol. It's PATXOL. Great guy, very professional. Mailed it from France. Like really cool art. Let me show that to you real quick. So this is exciting. Thought I'd share this. So he sent. Here's a picture of the ordinal.
wow.
And he actually wrote a handwritten note as well. Really cool, very professional guy. Really professional artist here. Like it says Patzel. So it says Dear Gringo. It's got a cool bit. And then here's the actual ordinal print, the plottable, signed by the artist. So
Wow.
pretty cool stuff. Yeah, Patzel. Yeah, so shout out to Pat's whole such a cool experience, you know, just connecting the metaverse to real life, you know, like connecting Bitcoin's blockchain and ordinals to real life here. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah,
It's beginning of blockchain and, you know, the kindness from Web Zero coming together. And shout out to Ben Yurkison, Nexus Voyagers. Looking forward to their event on, you know, Tuesday, April 11th, Webstack. If you're a holder, you can get in. But
oh yeah, also shout out to Four Heart. He you know, he's a true expert in the field with NFT, like the gaming play to earn. And he and I were, you know, just kind of, he helped share some great alpha. That guy knows a lot. You know, he had a great episode with him. So he's he knows a lot about the Ethereum gaming. So yeah, man. And that's the other thing, man. Like
411 in the house.
yeah, man, like shout out to everybody, man. It's just a cool time to be in this space with all these nice people. So
hell yeah, man. But we also have collected a whole lot of different things, and you lean towards like play to earn gaming, and I'm
lately
like
I do. Mm-hmm.
knocking on the door. But you love blockchain brawlers. I saw you have a lot of farmland assets. Like, tell us about your experience or what you know about the games, because honestly, I don't know a ton about those games at all.
Well, you know, that's the thing. A lot of them were just in development for a long time. I think Blockchain Brawlers just launched probably not too long ago, maybe within the past couple of months. So it's like it started out, you know, most of these games, they start out as trading card games. They could expand to other games for all I know. But like I said, Wax rebranded their brand was Wax Studios. They rebranded to Tyranno Studios. And the logo is kind of cool. If you zoom in, it's like spells out Tyranno from the Tyrannosaurus Rex's mouth. But anyway, yeah, so it's a trading card game. Like I said, the creator of Magic the Gathering, he actually helped with Blockchain Brawlers. So they're bringing a lot of heavy hitters. And Wax, I mean, their gaming is, you know, like I said, it's mostly trading card games. Like Alien Worlds, I think Dap Radar said Alien Worlds took up 66% of the use daily, you know, the use of on Wax blockchain. So that's a cool game. Splinterlands, that's an old school one. Have some land there as well. But one of the other games I play is not very popular necessarily, like to most people in general, is Nova Rally. I actually played that game quite a few times. That was cool. I have some NFTs of those games, but there's a lot of cool games to check out. Wax is a sleeper. Anyone doubting Wax, like, just hold on. They just need a bull market, honestly. Like, I love Wax. So
Yeah, and the gamers understand like what Wax blockchain offers. That's why you have like Miggy Crypto and Ken Bozak, yourself, me. Like, we all kind of grew up gaming in some facets, right? And like aped into whatever games that we would just pay to a new version of.
Absolutely, man. It's so exciting. Like, when I try to explain to people, like my childhood, and you understand this as well, like my childhood, like the very first video games, you know, and then you had the first computers came out, and then you had the first computer games on those computers. Then we grew up with the internet growing, and then you had online chatting, and then you combine that with games. Then you had online gaming. You know, you used to set up little gaming sessions with your friends locally, like 4 or 5 computers if you could, you know, whatever. So, and then look how much it's grown, and you have all these consoles, different console wars going on. But that's the thing with Web3 gaming. It's like they're not really competing. Like Wax and Ethereum, they're not really competitors. They're kind of collaborating. You know, like Wax is building bridge, and Ethereum, you know, there's bridging back and forth. Like Wax wants to expand the layer 2s on Ethereum. Like they're all building towards like one giant Ready Player Me scenario. And by the way, when I spoke earlier about the Ethereum gaming elites, that's not a, you know, that's no disrespect. Like I'm part of, like I actually have some NFTs, some of those blue chip NFTs. It's just, I would rather have our elites leading the future, you know, the Web3 crypto elites, because at least they're more altruistic. Like altruism is along for the ride with the profits if it does work out. And so, like, I just meet such kind, compassionate people. Yeah, there's profit motives in the space. Like, That's why Wall Street, you know, we go to some of these events in Miami, you'll see hedge fund guys like suits and ties. They're down here now trying to network in Web3. So we see what's going on. So it's like, you know, the legacy financial system elites, I don't want them to lead the world anymore. I want it, you know, they took the Trojan horse, and I believe Web3 gaming, or gaming, just play to earn gaming in general, is going to be, you know, that is a Trojan horse for Wall Street. Like, I just see this new micro economy developing, and it's all based on blockchain technology. And it's just, I don't know. I just meet, most people I meet are cool. Like I said, you'll meet the hedge fund guys here and there at events, as you know, but it's like, you know, they're going to onboard a lot of people. So, and eventually decentralization will win. People will choose that eventually. So it's like, and as far as like the CBDCs go, CBDCs are coming. You know, it's scary, but you know, who would be against a CBDC that would be decentralized, you know, an open public ledger? If governments really believe in transparency, that's something they would do, you know, it'd be a public, you know, CBDC, but that's not what we're looking at. But anyway, so it's all moving that way, and decentralization's here. It's here to stay. So it's very exciting. I just love this space. Like I said, growing up, trading cards, video games, the internet, then we had cell phones, then we had smartphones, and then we had gaming. Now we have mobile gaming, you know, and now we have these marketplaces like Quid, like we talked about, and then Gamey, by the way, like that's another one, the mobile gaming. So yeah, it's just cool. Like, we're still so early in this space. And remember, like, the New York Stock Exchange filed a patent, I think it was February 2021, maybe, for a New York Stock Exchange NFT marketplace. Amazon's NFT marketplace is launching, I believe, end of April. You know, there's a huge Ethereum upgrade. The Shanghai upgrade is going to have new upgraded features that could lead to a lot of mass adoption. So it's still so early in this space, you know, and like, it's exciting. But Wax is an excellent starting point if you want to learn about NFTs in general, Web3, in a safe, secure way. And it's just, the games on there are fun. They have heavy hitters in the space coming in and helping out. You know, they have Atari NFTs on there. We talked about that last time with Quid. So like, yeah, don't sleep on Wax. Wax blockchain is going to be massive, in my opinion. Not financial advice. We are not financial advisors, but
We are
both
not.
love Wax, so
Yeah. You know, I'm on like the south side of the metaverse over here, right? They don't appoint us to be financial advisors in the metaverse anyways.
yeah, we're not like, what's the word institutional investors use? Like, you have to be a qualified investor. Oh yeah.
It is the word.
Yeah, you have to be a qualified investor, right? Like, yeah, we just love this space. We just invest, and I just love the people I meet in the space as well. So everyone, come on the journey with us. Non-fungible time.